For my first batch of geopolymers, I made this nice big mold, which you can see is way too big for the amount that I've mixed here. So essentially, I took the total amount of activator that I had created the other day. It's this one here. I made a batch that was 4 times the recipe that's in Müller's book. And so I took 1/4 of that, that's what this is, which is 123.3 grams of activator. I mixed in 100.7 grams of Metakaolin and 669.2 grams of multi-purpose sand. I came up with the proportion of sand based on the aggregate being 75% by weight of the mix, and then the geopolymer binder being the other 25%. Of course, I'm looking at this thinking, there's no way this little amount of activator is going to fully mix up this amount of aggregate and the dry ingredients of Metakaolin. But we'll find out. And this is my super scientific mixing container. I do have this way overkill mud mixing attachment to this slow speed mud mixing drill, which is obviously way more than I really need for that tiny amount there. But I will be scaling this up a bit, so we'll see how it goes once I get there. I think I may end up putting this into a smaller container for the mold. And I think what I may use, I have this little container here, which was had some screws in it. But that would actually be a really good little mold because the sides are sloped in such a way that it should come out of there nice and easy. So I'm going to probably use that for the mold instead of the big one. For the big one, I'll have to make larger batches. I made it that large because I wanted a piece that was, large enough to actually work with, and also had a ratio of about 50% width to length. So this is 12 inches long by 6 inches wide. Okay, here we go.